Hello, friends on YouTube. It's Jonathan Jones, and welcome to my channel if you're visiting for the first time. Today is going to be going back to my roots, where all my music and a lot of my creativity started was with clarinet. And it's a very special day today because I'm really beginning my preparation for the Mozart Clarinet Concerto. I am performing the Mozart Clarinet Concerto with my orchestra, where I'm principal clarinet, the Las Colinas, Garland, and Arlington Symphony, and the DFW. So I'm lucky I get 3 performances of the piece. And I've been principal clarinet there for going on over 10 years now. And this will be my third time to be a soloist. I performed the Debussy, Rhapsody before, and the Introduction Theme and Variations. This is going to be a very special performance for me in many ways. But it's really interesting with COVID. There's half of me is disappointed because we have limited crowds, for the audience. So I'm really disappointed in a way that I'm gonna have a smaller audience. Like even if it's a full audience, it'll be a full medium audience or whatever it is. And you know what? A while ago, once COVID hit and I started thinking about this started becoming like this very personal experience. And at least that's how I'm going to envision what it's going to be. The Mozart Clarinet Concerto is just this beautiful work. I mean, many people say it's the best piece ever written by anybody. A lot of people say it's Mozart's greatest work. There's no denying it's just a beautiful work. Um, and it's really just like a stamp of mankind, the Mozart Clarinet Concerto. I mean, it's just this beautiful piece that's just like, if there was going to be a time capsule to leave on the earth, you know, uh, for aliens or whoever knows to come, and if humanity was destroyed, like the Mozart Clarinet Concerto should be left behind. It's such a beautiful piece. And when I'm going to be playing on stage, it's like in the middle of this COVID-19, this struggle of life and just I don't know. I'm taking some interesting meaning to what it's going to be about. My personal experience. Because I'll be honest, I mean, there's if you know my playing, you know that I'm really kind of like my best qualities maybe are able to do crazy technique and to do extended techniques and really fast and double tongue circular breathe and play world music and improvise and do all this crazy stuff. But then we're going to do Mozart, and I'm really taking that to heart. It's going to be very special. And this is the first in my preparation, so I wanted to bring you guys into it. It is February 5th. Now it is because it's over midnight. And I've been kind of procrastinating starting this. Nevertheless, I mean, as a professional clarinetist, we've practiced Mozart for years and years. I mean, I performed the first movement from memory when I was in ninth grade, and I have never really performed the rondo, so I'm very excited about that. And what I am very excited about is performing the Mozart Clarinet Concerto this time, um, performing it, not preparing it for an audition, not preparing it thinking about what people want it to be like, or oh, how's the committee thinking, or whatever it is. Like, I am going to put my stamp on the Mozart Clarinet Concerto. And in my preparation, that's what I really want to share is my personal preparation. I have uh, I'm very excited about putting my touch on this piece, and it's not going to be crazy, but there's certain things that I really want to share, and I feel that to me maybe are old hat, but I want to share some of the nuance of what I want to bring to the piece. I think a lot of what I'm going to bring, I don't know because I haven't really been preparing. So I'm excited to prepare the Mozart with um, zero, you know, premeditated, you know, roadblocks. So, nevertheless, let's get it started. I haven't even warmed up. I'm not even going to do that. I just want to go through this piece. I'm going to take this through you. I don't even know what I'm going to do today in this video, really, but we'll find out, because what I'm going to do, my goal is to share with you the nuances of how I'm going to prepare this piece. So today is a very general day. I just want to get the gears spinning a little bit. I just want to dive in. So, you know what? I'm not going to start with the first movement right now, because I practiced that 1 million, hours basically, for every audition and everything possible. So, hey, if you don't have the Mozart Clarinet Concerto, make sure you go to Google it and do IMSLP Mozart Clarinet Concerto. You can grab it for free. It's public domain, and you can follow along. I just want you, obviously, if you know the Mozart, if you're a clarinetist, you probably know the piece. So anyways, I'm not even going to break my metronome out right now, but I'm going to start on the rondo. Let's just get this going. Today I'm playing on a Janusa, an old Janusa mouthpiece that my first clarinet teacher, Ricky Reeves, gave me. And this is a Black Master 3 reed, and this is a ligature that I made out of a Rovner that actually has 2 reed pieces. It's like a Bernard or a BG, but with wood, so it's wood on wood. I think it's super cool, and it has a really good vibration. I want to have some fun. So let's see what happens. So right off the bat, the first questions that are asked or entering my mind is, am I going to slur into the third note? Or am I going to tongue it? That's something I'm not really for sure on yet. Well, let's kind of see. It comes back many times. Let's try that one more time. Ending big, sending it off to the orchestra. Right? To me, that one feels more like, at the end there, kind of conquering or more final. So I think that's definitely something good. I'm gonna pencil in a couple of just light things. So obviously, some technical things there. This is literally my first time to pull this out in a while. So what I like to do is I like to find checkpoint notes, checkmark notes, checkpoints. And not that you're going to elongate that note, because you don't want to elongate the note. I say elongate it in your mind. You want to show it. You want to show the note. You don't want to hide the note. That doesn't mean to elongate the note. That's a question, is how am I going to treat that measure? I really like, which I'm referring to the Marcellus recording, which is kind of my gold standard. It kind of seems like, if you notice that recording, and I always kind of notice this, it almost seems like he's catching up there on that last measure. So just a little bit of vibrato. That's a good question. How will I treat this this thing? I'm not sure if I like the tonguing. We'll see. That'll be something to grow on. I do think I'm going to use the right pinky on that first B. And there's the A section. Let's go to the B. I always like that little lift there. Bum bottom B, yeah, bum bottom B, yeah, bum bum. Whoa, fail. Because I was literally thinking of what to do, and I was going to tell you. So what I like to do here is definitely prepare my tongue. You know, get your tongue on the reed, get your air prepared. So I don't know why I put the cues there. So what I would do is 1, and get my tongue prepared before the beat. 1. Okay, let's keep going. That's a question, is to or to not to lift those notes. And don't make that grace note too fast. I'm literally going to just talk to myself as I practice, and hopefully you learn something. What do you guys like? Slurred or lifted there? Wanted to take a little rubato there. Don't know if that's going to really work out. So my part, I have the Southern Music Southern Music Company edition. It's just a random edition from high school, but they're noting to slur here. I'm sorry, not slur, crescendo. Yeah, I guess for some reason I feel like I want to fade the phrase out. Make sure you crescendo the long notes and end. You know, so many people just don't end. You wouldn't really know what they're doing by their phrasing. I mean, you have to end. You have to send it off to the orchestra. You know, it's a communication. There are some cool articulations going on in there. First time loud, second time soft. I didn't really do that. I didn't get soft enough. I wasn't loud enough the first time, and then the second time I had to get extra soft. And one tip, I'll just give you a general tip, because this is a lot of fast articulation. I don't even know what tempo I'm going, but I'm going to go fast. I really, it's my goal. I just want to go fast. I want to feel sprightly. And you cannot tongue short and fast. Let me explain that. You can't over staccato and go fast. It's physically impossible. Your tongue has to return back to the reed. Your tongue can only get back to the reed so fast. And what happens is when you end up going very fast, your staccato becomes more legato. It's not, I say legato, but there's no other option. Your tongue just gets to the front of the note. You have no time to stop the end of the note. And that's really what we're going for here. It's light, not short. Yeah, see, I need to play a little bit fuller there. So I always use this fingering there. Please do not use middle. Just do not do it. Get with your tuner if you want to know why. This is a nice fingering for that high E flat. And then I will go down to middle, which I actually usually do not like to use middle. So I'm probably going to try to go to fork if I can there. This was the biggest topic of discussion last night when I was not even practicing, just thinking about doing this piece. I've heard this in some recordings. For some reason, I want to say Emma Johnson. Not Emma Johnson, Sabine Meyer. I can't even remember now. Just some, I know I've heard some recordings. Sorry, Sabine. You're great. I don't know if this is you or not, but I personally have my take on this. I hear people doing... tonguing that note. It's a tie. I don't think it's appropriate to tongue. I mean, I think it makes perfect sense that that's just da, 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 dee. You know, I don't think you should be tonguing that note. Send it. This is my first time playing, guys, so sorry, this is not my best. But I'm just going through this. I love this part. I mean, this is the piece. This is the juice right here. It's getting too weird. I was thinking about this last night. This section is so fun. It's supposed to be fun. If we're not having fun, we're doing something wrong here. This is like a joke, or it's like a party. The call and response. It's like some barbarian man. And then the little dainty maid. Ooh. You know, dee, get over here, girl, come with me. Ooh, I don't know. I'm scared. D, get over here. You know, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna run away. Oh my God. So what's going on there? See, I don't know if I'll do articulation there. Ah, watch out. See, I'm not showing that high C. That's why it's not working. See how much better it went? Da, da. This is a really tasty lick. Yeah, see, it has a little bit of a sequence, but then there's also differences. Really want to make that smooth. So that is almost chromatic. The first one starts out, you know, doing a kind of a minor flare, but then it shifts chromatic. Don't get sharp at the end. But if I play that soft, the orchestra might eat me up also, so you have to keep that in mind. Hold it, baby. Ha, da, da. Whoops. Don't sing and then try to play. Zayada. Ha, da. That's way too song. For the orchestra. Yeah, anyways. See, what is going on with that? everybody who plays a clarinet knows, especially if you have a buffet, if you use high D with the helper key or the R1 key, I call it, it's usually going to be sharp. Now, if you're playing loud and you voice it down a little bit, it might be okay. In this case, for a technique, I mean, this will be something I'm doing. I'm literally, I feel like I'm learning this because, I mean, I did it God knows how many times years ago, but I haven't really played this much, and I haven't actually performed it, so I haven't really personalized it. So what I'm thinking right here, just go without the R1. This is actually holding me back. And then go to the right pinky on the B. And then on the next measure, use the right pinky on the G major arpeggio. So what do y'all think in general about the sound, the mouthpiece? This is not the mouthpiece I usually play on, actually, but I have fiddled with it a little bit here and there recently. Today it feels kind of good. My reeds were feeling really bad in January. See there, don't ask me, but in this edition, it doesn't have the tie. It actually breaks it. So I'm definitely lower than my ideal tempo. And I feel like I'm slowing down in general, but of course I'm not even using the metronome and I haven't even practiced this piece, so naturally. Anyways, here's we go as we go on, our fun, beautiful section. See, that's the only thing I'm just not sure about with this reed or this setup. It doesn't, I don't have as much flexibility in the high register. It almost wants to just fuzz out or fight me. I'd have to kind of project it a little bit more. And exactly, I'm playing that for no reason. Because what I really should be doing is preparing. Make sure that you don't chop that too early. Dun dun dee dee da da. So that's my idea. It's not my idea. It's what it's supposed to be written. It's supposed to be how it's written. Let's back up a second. So make sure you use the right pinky on the B's. Make sure you do the accent. Don't just throw it. Just don't disregard it. I don't know if every edition has an accent, but I have an accent. I really like to play that high E legato. I'll think about that later, listen to it, but here's the here's the other version. See, it just sounds too hey, you know. I think it really adds something cool to legato, that high E a little bit. sounds way better than, you know, why go over the break, first of all, because it doesn't even project as well. Well, that's an argument. I mean, heck, even go up an octave. I don't know how to play that. Yeah, but dude, oh my God, go low. It's written for, you know, basset clarinet. And my edition actually has it written in the like throat tone octave across the break every time. And it just embraced the low chalumeau of the instrument. That's why Mozart wrote it down there. I even thought about taking that down an octave. It's like, you better be ready. This is the end. And do all the trills from the top. Don't ask me. I think that's Mozart's style. Even though I didn't do it there, I should do it there. No, actually it does. For some reason, I just don't like it there. But here, do it there. Okay, I'm not going to do the whole piece. This video has become very long. What I am going to do real quick, though, is I'm going to just double check the tempo. Sorry, I don't have my metronome super handy. My old school metronome. So let's hear what 88 sounds like. That's what my part's marked at, is 88. And this is my first day of practice. So this is goals. And just this is the real world, you know, figuring this out on my own, just for fun. Let's see what my goal is. I mean, 100 is probably too fast. It just feels too frantic. I think 96 sounds good. That's fast. So I can totally do that. I just have to practice. That's what we're supposed to be doing here. So anyways, I'm not going to just BS around here too much. Anyways, that's the rondo. Thank you for attending my video, my masterclass, whatever you want to call it. This was more the introductory session, so I'm going to be doing these videos. I'm going to go ahead and address the first movement in my next video. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like, share, comment, and check out some of my other videos. And please share with your friends, and I will greatly appreciate it. So happy practicing, happy clarineting, whatever it is you're doing, or just being cool. Say what's up, drop a comment below, and please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.